Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you for joining me for another stream. This is Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Now, I had avoided this game kind of because I'm not going to lie, I've been a little content brained with my streams lately. I'm thinking, what can I make videos out of? What's going to bring us to a new audience? All of that sort of stuff. And I just was worried about committing the time to a game as big as Clair Obscur that I didn't think had any of those qualities. But I also feel like I'm missing out. Everybody says this is a great game, and I love games as art, and this feels like one of those games I should experience. So we're going to try to add some extra days in on this game. It's just going to be real casual. I'm not going to be recording it to make any content or anything like that. Hours might be shorter, more inconsistent, whatever. I'm just scheduling extra time in my schedule to play video game, and I happen to be live while doing it. So that's the deal. If Clair Obscur isn't your thing or whatever, no worries. Kenshi is still going to be here on weekends. Indie games still going to be here. I'm just going to add in some extra days to see if we can get through this game. And if this model works, maybe we'll do it with some other games that I've wanted to get to but couldn't quite find a place for on the channel. Hey, at a Rarity, welcome in. Good to have you. Hope you are well. Good to see you. Yeah, we're going to just go ahead and get started, get right into it. I think this game plays well with controller. I have a controller plugged in, so we'll give it a try. Probably a short one today. I would expect about 2 hours. I just had a bunch of other stuff going on. It was good because my fatigue cooperated today and I got a bunch of stuff done. It just only left a couple of hours to stream because I want to try and regulate my bedtime and stuff still. Because turns out they're correct when they say that's important for good health. Who would have thought it? Oh, cool. We get to run a benchmark. Luckily, that only crippled OBS for a second. All right. Let's check the settings first of all. Best played with a controller. Yeah, that's what I thought. OBS looks okay. It's a little slow. It's right on the edge. Let's apply this. See, yeah, that cleared it up immediately. This game has great music. I have heard that. I have intentionally not watched much of this game. Also, Maiko, welcome in, and Kitty, congrats on grabbing first today. Good to have you all. You know what? My gut says make the master 60 and bring the music down some. Starlit, welcome in. Good to have you. Yeah, so I've intentionally not watched much of this game, and then I stopped in on a good friend, Shad's, earlier, and he was doing some, optional Mega Boss and kind of talked me into playing the game. You know, assured me that it was not a 100-hour game, reminded me that it was on Game Pass, which I, for some reason, still pay for, and today this became that some reason. So, we're going to try it out. I don't really know what to expect other than I hear it's a beautiful RPG, very JRPG-like. A lot of people seem to be comparing it to Persona, but, darker and more grounded a little bit. I don't know, maybe it's the grown-up, adult Persona that people have been asking for. But most likely it is its own separate thing, individual piece of art. So let's get into it. Okay, we're gonna play Expeditioner. I'm not gonna go... I don't want to play this game on, the easiest mode. But I'm not in it to conquer the gameplay and become the very best at it. I want to get in, see what this game has to offer, and enjoy it for what it is. So we're going to play the intended difficulty. Tutorials... Yeah, that all looks good to me. Well, I can hear my fans kicking in. That's a good sign. Polish Spaniard, welcome in. I hope it just starts out quiet. And the menu scene didn't bamboozle me into changing my sound. She just said Clair Obscur. I heard that. Even on medium, this game is really pretty. Yeah, although I'm not loving the DLSS artifacts.
You should probably do it before they wither and die.
What, the flower? Or Sophie?
Ooh, dark. Sophie would approve. Hey, you said it, not me. The others are waiting for you. You're supposed to be helping with the festival.
With what? Putting up 3 tables? They'll manage.
You underestimate Lumiere's enthusiasm for the expedition. There's at least 5 tables.
Marvelous.
Have you tried throwing...
Gustav looks like an actor, but I can't place it.
Hit the paintress directly, that would actually be useful.
You know, hobbies don't always have to be useful. I'm enjoying the uselessness of today and readying my usefulness for tomorrow. And soon, I'll get to do a lot more than throw rocks.
That's what all the other expeditions said.
Hey, you know they gave their lives to lay the trail for us, right?
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Yeah.
You still got a flower to give, no?
Yes. Just... I'm not sure how to start. After 4 years apart, what do I say to her on the day of her gamage?
You're asking me? I don't know. Sun's about to set, so be direct. Hey, Soph, been a while. Could we...
Okay, prologue, Lumiere. Try that. Oh, is it Xbox? It's Xbox buttons. I'm on a fake PlayStation controller, so I didn't expect Xbox buttons. Flower for Sophie. Take it? Yeah, we'll take it.
All right, let's go. I'll accompany you there. Are you ready to see her again?
Yeah. Been ready.
Let me know if it looks good. It looks a little choppy on my OBS.
I set up these grapple shortcuts. Nice, huh? Don't tell your sister, though. I sort of borrowed the hooks from the Expedition Academy. Wish I had them when I was working as a courier. Come on, Gustav, speed up a bit. Sophie will have already gamaged by the time you've arrived.
There's the sprint button.
Can't believe Sophie already turned 33. She looks so much younger than you.
Thanks.
She's popular. I'm sure she already has a necklace full of flowers.
Not noticing any issues? Okay. Thank you. Looks good on YouTube, I think.
Whoa.
So we're in love with somebody who has turned 33 and are about to gommage, which I assume is the word for dying in whatever the great unbecoming is.
You look tense.
Yeah, yeah.
I know what you need. A little jewel.
No.
Come on, it'll loosen you up. You can't go and see Sophie all somber and tense. And if you win, I'll give you something you can use with your Lumina converter.
All right, you're on.
Yes!
Yeah, let's see the battle tutorial. I mean, I'm a natural, but just for anybody who might be following along at home. So obviously, the battle wheel determines the actions available to you in battle. There's also a comment earlier that he should look at the flowers before they wither and die like Sophie. Yeah, so I caught that, but, you know, I hadn't fully gotten into the mindset of the game. I just thought, you know, he'd been putting it off for a while, and it was a joke, you know, about she was gonna die. But then you realize, like, oh, she's gonna go maj soon. Okay. Characters play turn by turn, naturally. Okay, turn order. So I wonder if it's, I assume we're gonna get into enemies that have more than one turn in a row, because that tends to be how this goes. Attack to gain AP. Okay, so this is a dodge. Lumiere Assault and Overcharge. Charge up Overcharge meter. Unleash a devastating blow with his Overcharge skill. Oh, and Lumiere Assault generates charges. Okay, I see. Now, as far as the number of charges that we have, it looks like 2. I need to change these button icons to PlayStation.
For those who come after.
You won. Now, don't you feel better? I see your smile. All right, now, let's go find Sophie. I saw her near the red and white tree.
Yeah.
Okay, the red and white tree.
Why people like to celebrate the gommage is still a mystery to me, but oh well. The red and white tree. I've always found it beautiful. I don't really understand. You and Sophie broke up so long ago.
Most games are far more accommodating of that these days. Back in the day, I had to use DS4 to even make a PS4 controller work with 90% of games. Let's see, is it controls? Well, we may have jumped the gun. It may not be possible on this. It might only show Xbox glyphs. Which, you know what? I am on the Xbox Game Pass app. I guess I kind of asked for that. Well, I've gotten used to it before. I'll just have to do it
Clearly you
again.
never got over her. Why'd you wait until today to say something? It's a bit late, isn't it? Sophie's down there.
Yeah, I know.
Good luck. I'll be here for you if things don't go as planned.
Thanks.
Game's got style points. Hey, Cemetery Chick, welcome in. And Todd, hello.
The last few days meant everything.
Can we talk?
Gustav. I love you all.
Hey, Todd, yeah, no problem.
That's for your, if there's room.
There's always room.
You know,
I
I'm
missed you.
sorry that... I
You
miss
don't
you
need
too.
to... Okay,
You go.
no, you.
You know how I feel? I wish things had been... You know, I often think... Another path, you know, another future.
Still can't finish your sentences, can you?
Yep, that hasn't changed.
I missed that. I never faulted you for wanting to believe. You're fighting. To change things. I understand, just... in a different world, right?
We'll break the cycle, so she can't steal anyone else's future.
Stubborn people change the world. And you are the most stubborn person I know. Thank you. Walk me to the harbor?
Yes.
Hey, Ezra, I appreciate you, and I hope you enjoy this game when you get to it yourself. Oh, we're Sophie now. Okay. I love the guitar in these sections. A normal trash can. So many flowers left. I guess there are not enough people to wear them anymore.
Oh, hi, Sophie. So Gustav really did come, huh?
Yeah, he did.
I knew he would.
Has everybody already left?
Yeah. Everybody's heading to the harbor. Sophie.
Looks like you still have a lot of flowers left.
Well, there are less and less people to buy them. I just wish you didn't have to wear one.
Tiffany,
I should finish cleaning up here and join everyone at the harbour.
see you. See you.
Okay, so it seems that the red and white flowers are worn at least around the neck by the people to be
Can't
gamaged.
imagine what you're going through.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I've lived 33 good years. Look around. We've had our whole lives to prepare. We're all fine. Mostly.
I'm not fine.
You will be.
I get the impression that she prefers to accept it, and I don't know if resent is the right word, but is maybe not on board with everybody trying to make her feel bad about accepting it. This is going to be one of the depressing ones. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. People have gathered here on their way to the harbor, reuniting one last time.
Oh, Sophie.
Marie,
Your flowers. I didn't know about. I thought you were younger.
You're aware of this one since your partner played it and he said it's really good, so you trust that, but you're mostly in the dark aside from that it has a fun combat system. I know that it's kind of a challenging one emotion-wise, and I know a lot of people like the combat system. That's about all that... Oh, and the music. That's about all I really know about it. Caught glimpses of this on various streams, and every glimpse was more depressing than the last. All right, buckle up, everybody.
And yet you didn't have children.
What if she didn't want to bring children into this? Okay, let's think about it. She's 33. Let's say that she had had a child at 18. Would have been 15 years ago. 15 to 33 is 48 divided by 2, so 24. Yeah, if she had a child at 18, the oldest they could have been was 24.
I'm not having this conversation with you again. Not today.
Do you care so little about the future of Lumiere? How can you be so selfish?
I'm not selfish enough to bring others into our doomed world. I know we are not many to think like this now. And it destroyed my relationship with the person I loved the most. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to spend this moment with him. And you should cherish this moment with your daughter.
Sorry. See you at the harbour.
Good luck, Mary.
And sorry is a bit hollow, isn't it? Now I'm curious, can
See
you...
you at the harbour.
Good luck, Mary.
Okay. I was curious if you would have different dialogue if you were a different character. This stuff looks a little like obsidian, but it also almost looks like oxidized copper a little bit. It's obviously tough because they were picking at it or chipping at it with a pickaxe.
Hey, you! You seem like a woman with exquisite taste. I just finished my sculpture of the legendary Esquier. This may be my life's finest work, yet not a single soul seems to care.
I know about Esquier. I know he's in the game.
How could I make it better?
Yeah, add some color.
Perhaps you could paint it. Add some color.
Paint it? Brilliant. I knew you were the right person to ask. Thank you for your insight.
And so she's got a blue flower in her hair.
You're most welcome.
I shall get to work tomorrow. I see you're wearing flowers. What's your name?
Sophie.
Sophie. As a thank you, I shall chisel your name onto the statue.
Oh, you don't have to.
But I will.
There's going to be a callback to that later, I bet. We're going to come across the statue, and it's going to have her name carved in it, and it's going to be a moment.
The scintillating Sophie. You're as gorgeous as always.
Cyril, you flatterer. Need some help with your writing again?
We'll have to make a note to check that statue later in the game. Yeah, to see if her name's on it exactly.
Beautiful and perceptive, per usual. See, I'm preparing the headline for tomorrow, and who could write it better than someone who celebrates her special day today?
True. So, what will the article be about?
Actually,
You don't know.
well,
You really are lazy.
help me again, Sophie, please. The boss will kill me.
Sure. Let me think of a headline.
This first one sounds like me. The pale sun ascends above the crimson blossoms.
The pale sun ascends above the crimson blossoms.
A headline about the contrast of beauty and death. With the paintress each year claiming the beauty of this world. Okay, now I'm inspired. You really are a divine being, Sophie.
Don't forget to credit me.
I would never. Thank you for all these times.
It's always been a pleasure, my friend. Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
What's this up here? Chroma. I'm assuming that's either currency or some sort of resource upgrade material, something like that. I haven't played an RPG like this in a minute, but it's very much, I feel right at home in it. It just feels like a Hallmark sort of RPG of this style.
Oh, Sophie. What a lovely smell.
Thank you, Richard.
Thank you, Richard.
The duality of man.
I could recognize it from miles away. It's good you're here, Sophie. I have a favor to ask of you.
Anything for my beloved sewing teacher?
We are of the same cohort. Today is my gommage, and my son and I had a fight last night. He said he wants to join the expedition. He wants to waste the last year of his life.
Wait, the last year? Is that implying his son is only a year younger than him?
I didn't want that for him.
Or he's going to go on... Maybe the expeditions occur with the people of the age that are about to gommage. So his son is not going on an expedition this year, but the year that would be his generation's age. I guess when you think of each year as a generation.
I used to think it was a bad choice. Today, I no longer do. I know I made a mistake. I tried to impose my views on him when he is much braver than I will ever be. So I sewed a special uniform for him. That's my last gift. Could you bring it to him?
Of course. I'll bring it to Jules.
He won't join the Gamage ceremony, but he will be at the Expedition Festival tonight for sure. Oh, but you...
Don't worry. I'll ask Gustav.
Gustav, are you back together?
For this moment. Maybe.
I'm glad. He's a good person.
Yes. He is.
Thanks to both of you. And see you.
See you.
Gustav's like, I'm standing right here.
something wrong?
The expeditions. What a joke. All they do is leave us here to die. They're just escaping.
You know their goal is to save us all, right?
Yes, that's what my father told me last year, before he left for Expedition 34. And here we are again this year. We could have spent one more year together instead of wasting it away.
Your father fought to offer you a better future.
I have no future. I know it, and I've accepted it. We're doomed.
You never know. This expedition might be different. There are some special people in this one.
Yeah, right.
Gustav, why don't you show her some of your fighting skills to prove her wrong?
Wait. Am I about to fight this person to prove that this expedition is not doomed? Oh, okay. Gustav, show her you're the protagonist of the game. Okay, I have to destroy it in one hit.
Guess this will.
Wow, so impressive. We're a big deal.
That's... This guy is strong.
They all train their picto skills very hard to save us all. And so did your father.
Then, Madame, why didn't you join?
Nobody will ever punch you again.
Me? I'm content with my life. I know what I can and cannot change.
See, yep. So she kind of was accepting it, and looks like there was a lot of conflict in her life around that.
Or maybe because I was afraid.
Do you think I should join the expedition?
My friend Ciel always says, do your best. Either it works or it doesn't. Live your life as you want.
I don't want to have regrets. I don't have that much time.
When the time comes, you'll make the right decision. I'm sure.
Thank you. Now I think I know. Give this to your boyfriend. My father gave it to me, but it might be more useful for him.
Ah, another color of Lumina. Okay. Additional Lumina points. We'll find out what those are for, I'm sure. They're trying to recruit for future expeditions. The number of people volunteering is going down every year.
Why does Manon keep saying death comes to us all?
You haven't heard that before?
No.
Unofficial expedition motto. You never heard Lucien say it either? It's one of his favorites.
I think he prefers, we're already dead, you're just catching up.
Yeah, I heard that one recently.
I don't know. Kinda nice in a way. Having a deadline forces you to prioritize. It's a bit freeing as we get closer to the end.
You can really find the silver lining in everything, can't you?
No, it's just... things don't always work out the way we want. No use getting upset, you know? Use what we can, leave what we can't.
I know I saw a talk button. Oh. Trash can. The spray. He's putting his whole body into it. The flower market. People are buying flowers for their loved ones before they go mosh.
Hi, Gustav. You're back. Oh, did you want to pick out a different flower?
No, the one you suggested earlier was perfect.
Oh, I'm glad. These garlands are our last farewell. I want them all to feel special. I have a garland saved for you too. But it's not a farewell garland. It will be a welcome home garland.
Oh, read the room. We're with Sophie right now.
Good luck, my friend.
Thanks, Ophelia.
Oh, Luna's playing. You two would make a cute couple.
If you say so.
Or maybe something already happened, huh?
Oh, look, she's trying to get the dirt, trying to get the tea before she goes out. Maybe she'd want to hear that. Yeah, that's true. So Gustav's left hand is kind of like biomechanical, and Lune's right hand, I guess we'll find out if that has any significance. I was wondering if we could get any closer or, you know, listen a little better or interact at all. It doesn't look like it. The moody musical type, yep. Lots of hand-holding options. That's at least 3 different combinations.
You really think you're doing something, eh? Out there?
Maxine, you're drunk.
None of you ever come back. You go and you take our resources and you waste it all. On a fucked up hero adrenaline fantasy. And still, she kills us.
You should go home. Where's your daughter?
Where do you think? Mourning her mother on the anniversary of her death. Of all their deaths.
Has there ever been a character in a top hat who says nice things in games? All right, if you're watching the YouTube VOD, this is now your job to comment and tell me one. I'm sure there's a cool character in a top hat who's like a chill person that you love to see, has good advice or maybe some cool gear upgrades or something, but there's just not coming to mind.
Then maybe you should be with her.
I can't look at her. She's just another reminder that nothing we do matters. Nothing. We hope and we persevere.
Speedwagon.
Still they all die and we can't stop it. We can't save
If I'm remembering right, you're onto
bring
something.
another generation into this world just so they can watch us die before they're even old enough to understand why.
That's why we're going. We can save them. With our Lumina tech. The Paintress?
The Paintress? What? What's a scrawny shit like you gonna do to the Paintress, eh? We're already dead. You're just catching up.
Maxime.
Forget it. Bon voyage.
I think for some reason the intro to this game was like obscenely loud. Everything else has not been. Professor Layton only says nice things and solves puzzles. Hey, there you go. How you doing, Crunch? I don't know why this trash can is like glowing blue. It looks like it was like a key item to interact with. Ah, we just looped back around. Okay.
Sometimes I feel sorry for her.
Who? The Paintress?
Look at her. She looks sad. Maybe she's a prisoner too. Stuck in the same cycle with us. Silly, huh?
Only you could choose empathy at a moment like this.
It's one of the few choices I can make.
I couldn't do it.
It's okay. You don't have to.
I'm gonna see if I can find tabs for this song. Little does Maxime know we lost Beep. We know I lost greater than he. Oh, that's certainly something. What's going on over there? That's another recruitment banner.
To be crazy to use pictos on your own body.
Why? Aren't you enjoying the show?
Nah, the show's great, but etching chroma onto your skin, oh, that's brutal. And just for a dance. I'll stick to painting pictos on my machines. I'm not cuckoo enough to put them on my body.
Could be useful, though. The expeditions rely on them quite heavily.
Yeah, they're crazy too. But at least you can remove pictos pretty easily if you change your mind.
The Paintress is going to punish you, you blasphemers. The Gamage is our fault. We brought this upon ourselves because we dared to defy her.
Okay, explain.
Another one of these Paintress worshippers. Best to ignore him.
Okay, don't explain. That's fine. I didn't want the world building anyways. Better to just write everybody off as zealots, I think.
I'm coming.
Please.
Yeah, you were also hoping he'd explain. Even if I dismiss it out of hand, it would be cool to know what the beliefs are. I'm sure, though, we're going to have contact with that.
Mate, I wish I was going with ya. If we could just send a bigger force, get all of Lumiere to just throw everything we got at the bloody Paintress. But my brother would kill me. His number's up soon and I'm guardian for his kid.
Find all the different reactions to this event interesting, for sure, and it's very, I think it's intentional that the parallels drawn are very clear, but it's very much discussing, or drawing a line between, like, what people think of death and their own death. It's just, it's forcing it at a larger perspective for the purposes of the game, but, you know, you would tend to find people having the same or similar spectrum of reactions about the concept of death itself, from, like, mourning to people finding peace in finality, people trying to avoid it and prolong life, people being angry at others who think they can change, you know, the way that things are destined. It's a wide spectrum of human behavior. I enjoy it.
Uncle Victor. Suits you.
But Mael, quite the ballsy one, eh? No looking back for her. Bet she can't wait to get out of here.
Not much hesitation on her part.
Interesting to see the effects of a constant cycle of anticipatory grief. Right. And I think the other thing is, obviously, you know, in life, you expect to have life go on after you. And in the game, they even say, you know, for those who come after. But of course, the ones that come after are an increasingly smaller cycle, to the point that at some point there's only going to be children. I guess ultimately there would not be a Gomage at a certain point, because the people left alive wouldn't be of reproductive age. So it would, you know, effectively be nullified before it reached zero. But still, you know, that's one of those things where we sort of grieve the loss of many things, and the loss of being in an entire society is bigger than a personal loss.
Nah, hesitation was never her style.
These are from last year. Interesting. Got a little chroma in my pocket. All right, Benoit, what's up?
See you soon enough.
Are they... Now, I'm bad with faces, so don't judge me. But these two kind of look like brothers, right? They have different noses, so not twins, but they look really... Well, not identical twins. They would, of course, be paternal twins if they are brothers. The people on the dock are the ones who won't Gomage. They are here to show their solidarity for those wearing flowers.
I've always loved the harbor.
The Paintress will awaken soon, and the gommage will start. You want to head to the harbor. Yes. Sophie and Gustav move towards the harbor. Hopefully it's not a cutscene longer than 9 minutes because of ads.
Gustav!
What?
Here, Sophie asked us to bring you your coat.
We sewed up the sleeves so you don't have to keep rolling it up.
You guys know how to sew?
Sophie helped us. Turns out it's not that hard. You really should have done this ages ago.
You did this?
Gentlemen, that was supposed to be between us, yeah? I wanted to do something for you.
Soph. Thanks, guys. This is great. Thank you.
See you at the festival?
Don't leave without saying goodbye.
Yeah, of course not.
Hey, what's up, Tao? Welcome in.
What? I know that face.
You mean a lot to them. I can tell.
Yeah, they mean a lot to me too. Legacy can take many forms, right?
Yeah,
You told me that.
right.
Why?
I wanted to see you wearing it.
Oh, you like uniforms now?
This too is your legacy.
In a way. It's yours too. I'm here.
I know. I know.
Interesting that there were not too many other people left on the dock. So, Tao, sorry I didn't want to interrupt that cutscene. Basically, in this game, every year, everybody of a certain age is killed by some as yet mysterious manner, by some sort of deity or entity. And every year, the age gets lower. So the number of people gets lower and lower. And some of the people who are on their last year go on expeditions to try to stop the source of it. And presumably this is going to be Gustav's last year. And he'll be going on an expedition to try to stop this forever so that it doesn't keep happening and people don't eventually disappear.
Don't hide from us, you know. Like I said, mourning's best done with friends.
Lucien.
What? It is. Grieving alone's the worst.
Michael, can I get a snooze real quick? Yes, thank you. You're right on top of it.
Santé, les amis.
Santé.
Yeah, no, yeah, could use a drink.
Five tables this year. You see that? Told you we'd beat the 34s. Even Maëlle showed up, and she hates these things. Wanna go take a look?
I don't... maybe later. I'll catch up. I'm okay. I'm okay. You go.
Yeah.
Using the French cheers. It's a French game called Clair
An
Obscur.
excess of wine again. Thank you, sister, for her generosity.
Oh, and try to enjoy yourself. Don't drink alone, you weirdo.
Yeah, right. Enjoy myself.
Festival token. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna stop here because I don't know when the next cutscene's gonna happen and we have ads coming up. I could use a bathroom break anyway, so I'm gonna break for just a couple of minutes and we'll go ahead and run the ads early and get them out of the way. And then that way, anybody who's not subscribed, you won't miss if any cutscenes come up or anything. So thanks for hanging out. I'll be back in a little bit. Appreciate you. All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. We're just about done with the ads. We'll get started in just a second. Probably won't be a huge long stream today. I said that at the top of stream, but I am definitely feeling tired, which is good. I wanna be able to go to bed and get some good sleep tonight. But yeah, we probably will not be a huge amount of stream left.
Let's at least check on Mael and my apprentices.
Gustav! Come drink with me.
I'm pacing myself tonight.
Ah, you're so boring. It's our last night. Who knows when we'll be back?
I like that you say when and not if.
What can I say? I'm an optimist. Or an idiot. Depends on who you ask.
These all yours?
You gonna lecture me on drinking?
I wouldn't dare. Just calculating how much it'll hurt to catch up.
You can start now. Here, let's have a toast to Sophie, who was always unapologetically Sophie, my fierce and loving friend.
To Soph. Seriously though, this is gonna hurt tomorrow.
Tomorrow comes, but it ain't here yet. I'm not crossing the sea sober.
Sober's better than deathly hungover.
No, not for that.
Ah.
Go have some drinks.
Everybody's trying to get him to drink.
Hey, Gustav. Check out the new pictos I made.
Looks a bit rough. You sure it works?
I've been working on this for months. It's my personal masterpiece.
Your personal masterpiece seems a little unorthodox.
It's dead useful, trust me. Come on, give it a whirl.
Sure, why not?
Great. I'll trade it for one token.
Let me see what else I can get out of this token first.
Not a chance.
Your loss.
Hey, Amandine. Having fun?
What a coincidence. We have one token. They really said, how many tokens you got? One? Perfect. That's exactly what it costs.
Oh, hey, handsome. Perfect timing. I'm styling everyone before we ship out. Gotta look sharp when we hit the paintress, eh?
I don't know why it's taken me this long to have this realization, but this is one of those games where so far, like, everybody is beautiful.
Certainly important. Can you...
On it. Just bring me a token first.
Which, you know, kind of makes me wonder if that's driving home the point of the paintress stealing the beauty of life.
Nah, I'm good. But thanks.
Hey, Zartrid, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. You do find me well, although very tired.
Hello there, Gustav. Perhaps one of these artifacts may prove useful to your mission.
Colette, you've been holding out on us. What are these?
Relics from before the fracture, passed down through the generations. The Council deemed them trinkets, but I think otherwise.
That's kind of you to share.
I may not be able to join the expedition, but I'd still like to help. One token is all I ask.
Ah, I should have known.
You know what? Call me impulsive, but A, I like artifacts. And B, when a video game offers you something that most people have declared useless, but there's a hope of it being useful, usually it turns around to be like some magic thing, or I don't know. We're going with the artifacts.
Yes, I'm curious. Here's a token.
Take good care of it. Godspeed.
An old key for an old door. Okay, okay. We'll see what this opens up. I still got a good feeling about this.
Gustav,
Just the man I wanted to see.
Okay, good to see there's proper bald representation in the game. I like it. Good job, devs.
You want a rematch, don't you?
Well, it's my last chance, isn't it?
After tomorrow, you'll be the undisputed expert on expedition history.
That's tomorrow. What about today?
Who am I to deny you? Fire away.
How many years ago was the fracture?
You're kidding. This is your question.
Yes. When did our world break apart and our luminous city get thrown into the middle of the ocean? Hmm? When was the fracture?
I'm gonna say 67 years ago. I bet the countdown started at 100. Then there's Dark Souls 1's pendant that does nothing but has that kind of maybe a good vibe.
67 years ago.
Brilliant. I can see. You are the undisputed expert on Lumieran history.
What are you talking about? Every child knows this. The monolith's essentially a reverse calendar, counting down since the fracture happened in year 100.
All right, fine. Another one then. Which was the first expedition to depart for the continent?
They really sent a bunch of 99-year-olds?
Expedition 99.
Are you even trying? It's barely a trick question. One more time. Which was the first
Expedition 0.
Correct. That still annoys me. They left in year 100. They should be called Expedition 100. Makes no sense. Lumiere will be long gone before the monolith hits 0. All right, last one. Get it right, and maybe I'll give you a token.
I don't think you have to be of the age preceding the number that appears to qualify for an expedition. It's true, but that seems to be the vibe because that's like they want to live their life until they are the last year. But, you know, maybe they hit a point where they're like, you know, I'm 58. I don't really want to go, but I'm not really going to be in shape to do it when I'm 72. So maybe this strikes a middle ground. That probably happened.
What is Illumina?
Abilities you internalize by using a Pictos in battle after enough times.
Well done, well done.
Not really. I mean, I created the Lumina converter, so...
It's like the opposite of retirement. Well, I mean, to be fair, in this game, you know exactly when to stop saving for retirement. You know exactly how many years you have to feed and house yourself. And then if you don't want to do all that, then I guess you have a job secured.
I hereby officially end our feud. With your departure, Lumiere loses a brilliant light. And a good friend.
Oh, I like Antoine.
You big softy.
All right, here's a token. Go and spend it on something.
Haha, yes. I should cherish this and save it. Retirement and their economy, more like gather your children's inheritance.
Aha! Back for my Pictos masterpiece, eh?
Yeah, let's see your Pictos.
Still gonna cost you a token, though. You're...
Call it morbid curiosity. Here, your token.
You won't regret it. Probably.
A quick inspection is enough to say that this Pictos is unusable as is. Okay, so mayhaps we can combine it with something. Maybe that's why their world is so artistic. They know they don't need to work all that hard for too long. It does make me wonder about, like, the means of industry and agriculture and all that stuff. Considering they seem to have relative abundance with a shortage of workers, but maybe we'll find out more about that.
Come, let's play some cards.
No way. Everyone knows you cheat.
That's just what sore losers say. Come now. You're going to be a little cautious mouse with the paintress too.
Cautious is good. Keeps you alive.
We're expeditioners. Stay smart, yes, but be bold, huh? You can't win if you don't play.
Money's no good out there anyway. Why are you trying to fleece me?
'Cause winning's fun.
How about a token? I'll play for a token.
Commander?
Gustav, saw you with Sophie. You talked.
Yeah, yeah. Where's your daughter?
Leona's upset. Doesn't want to see me.
Shit.
It's okay. She doesn't need to understand, as long as she gets to live.
Yeah.
I'm counting on you.
No pressure, huh?
Oh no. Lots of pressure. You and Lune and your Lumina tech, that's our edge.
So I noticed we were the ones with the weird arms.
Thanks, but that's not. Everyone has a role. Lucien, Tristan, Catherine, and you made us into we have a really good team, thanks to you. That's our edge.
Tomorrow comes, my friend.
Doesn't it always?
Is this the child that needed the uniform?
Wow.
Hey, Boogie, what's up?
So cool.
Yeah, Gustav gives Jewel the uniform that his father made for him.
That's... He made that overnight? Dad. Damn. Now I feel stupid for fighting with him. Oh, Dad. You take it.
What?
I'm not sure I'll ever use it. Maybe I'll go blind like my father, or maybe another expedition will succeed. I want to support the expedition now. Take it. It may be useful to you. It's okay. I don't need the uniform to know my dad's with me.
Thanks. Okay.
This game doesn't have tiny lantern backpack charms as merch. They need to correct that.
I wasn't sure if I should.
You've been avoiding us. You didn't have to.
I heard Seba filled my spot after I left.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm a coward for staying?
Do you?
Not anymore. Not all of us can change the world. Some of us can only change ourselves.
Meaning what? Make yourself accept the unacceptable? Make believe that happiness is... this?
More like... rediscover. Happiness. One Gamache left. Maybe contentment is the highest form of happiness.
It makes me sad to hear you talk like this. The paintress stole so many things, including your capacity to dream.
No, you misunderstand. My mind is where I can be free. She can't touch me there. This is my final act of defiance. Just like the expedition is yours.
If you say so. Hey.
Hey, yourself. You okay? Want to talk about it?
Yeah, actually, no.
That's okay.
What about you? You say goodbye to Derek?
Oh, that was over ages ago.
Oh, sorry.
Eh,
I really thought you guys would work out.
it's for the best. I need full focus on the expedition and our team. We're all we have.
What if her to assume a witch can't get into her mind?
Yeah. We're all we have.
Glass of wine? Or a hug?
You change yourself, you change the world, just saying she got it backwards.
Keep your sweat to yourself.
Bring Gustav a glass of wine.
Who exactly are you talking to? They cut servers from the budget years ago.
Ah, the ultimate indignity. A farewell party where we serve ourselves. There's a metaphor in there somewhere.
Yeah, it's a pretty big metaphor.
I'm betting you've got another bottle stashed in your coat somewhere. You gonna share?
You wound me. But yes, in fact, I do have it. Always be prepared. Or was it always bring backup? Same difference.
Right.
And I am prepared. Prepared to live. And prepared to die.
You're such an idiot.
Hey. We've got your Lumina converter, yeah? I believe. I'm ready for my Lumina.
Yeah, well, we've only tested it here. Who knows what we'll meet on the main continent? We'll need more field testing once we land.
Don't worry, buddy. I've got you covered.
Great. Thanks, buddy.
What is this?
I can't believe you're working right now.
Tristan dragged me here.
Is that the final spot? It's amazing you triangulated Expedition Zero's landing site.
Theoretically. Extrapolated from the archives, but it was 67 years ago. So much of the landscape has changed.
I trust your calculations.
Thanks.
It's a good strategy, tracing their steps. They're the only expedition with any survivors, and they made it to the monolith, so...
Every time they say Lumina, you think of the ugly old Chevy sedan. Was there a Chevy Lumina?
Assuming the records are correct, my calculations are correct, that they left clear markers, that road conditions haven't changed, that...
You need a drink.
Go away, Gustav.
I just finished calibrating the Lumina converter. We can launch test runs as soon as we land.
Perfect.
Hey, does Lune seem preoccupied to you? She's been distant lately.
I don't know, she seems busy to me.
Well, it's Lune.
This feels different.
I haven't noticed anything, but you know her better. Have you talked to her?
No, she doesn't like people prying. I've known her since we were 6. She hates personal questions.
Ah, right. You were both apprenticed to her parents.
Yeah. Let's just say they ran a tight ship.
I can imagine.
Ready for tomorrow?
Yeah. Been ready. What about you? Heard you were elected Commander 32. Congrats.
I've already claimed Alon's office. It's got a nicer view than mine.
A view of the Paintress. You're sicker than I thought.
She won't be there for long.
If we fail, though.
When one falls, we continue. We'll pick up and we'll push on. But I know we will meet again.
Gustav, we got something for you.
These are the apprentices, right? Okay, it's a book.
For your field notes. So, when you come back, you can tell us everything.
I bet this is how we save.
They'll definitely want that for the museum. The complete record of the expedition that destroyed the Paintress.
Oh, and if you find journals from the other expeditions, make sure you save them for us.
I shall faithfully record all our adventures, every strange and wondrous thing.
And Nevrons.
I can do that. And in return, do you solemnly promise to take care of the Shield Dome while I'm gone? I'm entrusting you with the safety of Lumiere.
I promise.
Promise.
Adrien?
I'll use everything you taught us, Monsieur G.
I should check on Maya. She's probably alone, as usual.
It's the old-looking sedan from the 80s to early 2000s. Okay, interesting. All right, so I'm guessing that voice line is because we talked to everybody except Mael.
I knew I'd find you. Having second thoughts about the expedition?
Please. I'm more ready to go than you are.
Yeah, I know. Look, I know we've been over this, but as your guardian, I need to say this one more time. The rest of us only have a year left, but you've got 9 good years before your Gommage.
9. So that makes her, like, 15? 9, 24, 33, 24.
You don't need to leave yet. It's a lot to risk.
1 year out there is better than 9 years in here.
I know you think that, but
If anyone should stay, it's you. You have friends and family who want you here.
so do you.
No, I don't.
Emma thinks of you as family.
Lumia is not my home. Not the way it is for you. Besides, this way I can keep an eye on you for Emma.
Right. Because she needs eyes everywhere.
Shush. You're lucky you have a sister who cares.
Doubly lucky. Since now I have 2.
Gotta say, their outfits are on point. The whole visual design style of this game is really cool.
Alright, enough chit-chat. Come on, old man, let's have a duel.
Old man?
You're pretty much the oldest man in Louvier now, no? Come on.
That's true.
This time, I'm not messing around.
All right, let's see if I remember anything. So skills, let's see. Can't blame her for wanting to go. It's going to get pretty sparse long before it's her time. That's true. Oop. Ooh, I messed up.
Hope your Lumina converter works better than your dueling. No shame losing to a superior fighter.
She's a child soldier. I mean, she, yeah, pretty much. Oh man, I can't read any of these attack timings. Just see something double swinging on a chain. Nothing on a chain, I think. Hey, what is this? Which losing a fight? Just shoot him in the face. Oh, I can't. Okay, they haven't introduced this mechanic yet. I need AP.
For those who come after.
Why is that voice line so loud? I thought that was a blurb or something until I remembered I got rid of blurb. Every time he says it, it's like the loudest thing in the game. Expedition 9mm. Expedition 38.
Not bad for the oldest man in Lumiere, eh?
Thank you, Maiko.
Congratulations, you beat a teenager. Take this token as your well-deserved prize.
Ah, festival token. Smile won't let her guardian go alone. Exactly. You have something you want to say.
Ah, Emma's here. Your sister's going to be looking for you.
Our beloved chief counselor. Yeah, I should go talk to her.
Don't get too drunk tonight, okay?
My darling sister has arrived. She'll kill me if I don't say goodbye.
I'm gonna go talk to my sister, but first, I'm gonna go buy a trinket.
Ready for your new haircut?
I'm not gonna buy a trinket. I'm gonna buy a haircut. From Amandine.
Alright, let's see what you've got.
Tries to experiment with Gustav's hair. That's a good sign, surely. It's looking good.
Voila. Looking very fine indeed. You'll die with a gorgeous head of hair.
The chief counselor honors us with her presence.
Downgrade.
What? Still mad I'm going?
I'm not exactly the expert on these things, so I will defer to the audience.
This is the definition of a fool's quest. My brother's not usually a fool.
I've heard you say otherwise.
You and I both know the political complexities that necessitate the expedition. It's vital for morale, but it's a bloodless guillotine is what it is.
She added length. Yeah, you know, it's just like Mr. Handy's in Fallout when you can be bald and they give you a haircut and then you have like flowing locks.
You should put that in your speech. Very motivating. They might just find a guillotine for you too.
Put a Triforce shirt on him and some brown cargo shorts, and he'd look like a 2010s YouTuber with that hair. Okay, that's very true.
There are so many things you can contribute to here in Lumiere that'll have a real impact.
Hey, what's up, Bunny? Good to have you. Hello, streamer. The Bunny Club is in the house. Let's see what Bunny was playing today. Fantasy Life, The Girl Who Steals Time. Never heard of it, but I hope you're having a great time. Happy new guitar day. Thank you, Bunny. Thanks for bringing everybody over with the raid. Feel free to tell us a little bit about what you were playing and about yourself. I know Bunny plays a variety of games, lots of indie games, roguelike games, all sorts of stuff over there, strategy games. Good, welcoming environment, good sense of humor. Silly, cozy game that has all the things in it. Well, we love that. And Seth the Hex, welcome on in. Raiders, if you don't know me, I'm Ad Noctum. I'm a variety streamer on Twitch and YouTube. We're live on both right now. I'm just doing a casual playthrough of Clair Obscur right now. It's not necessarily a main game for the channel, but I feel like I've been missing out on it, so I wanted to give it a try. Right now, I'm playing a lot of Kenshi, and then I tend to play a lot of indie games, particularly horror, but we do stretch out a little bit into different indie game categories. Yo, Kenshi, yeah, Kenshi is awesome. We are 235 hours into my first playthrough. That is a game. You're enjoying the twigs and sticks on her hat. They are nice. So, Raiders, welcome on in. Want to let you know we are at the very beginning of the game, so if you're avoiding for spoilers, totally understand, no worries. But we're not into anything too heavy yet with the game, story-wise. And we probably will not be streaming too much longer. I'm real tired today, so we're just doing a short one to kind of dip our toes in the water of this game. If anybody needs to raid and run, no worries whatsoever. Go ahead and head on out of here. No obligation to stick around. But if you'd like to hang out with us, feel free to tell us how stream went. Just chat with us if you'd like. Same, and on that note, gotta go rest. Yes, get your rest. 3 hours sleep is not sufficient. Next time you're wondering if that's sufficient, send me a DM. I will confirm for you it is not sufficient. I'm just joking. Get some good rest, Bunny. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate you, and I hope your stream went well. All right, so I'm gathering that Emma is quite the politic. Have a good one, Bunny. Thank you again. And y'all, if any of that stuff I said about Bunny interests you, feel free to check them out. Maybe drop them a follow. See if you want to catch them for a future stream. You never know what Bunny's playing over there, and you know it's going to be a good time and a good atmosphere.
Em, you're doing great work, really. Getting things ready for the last generation. You've got it well in hand here. Let me do my part, out there, and win us a chance to live.
We're never going to see each other again.
You're so busy anyway. I barely see you.
Oh, that was the wrong thing to say.
Just take care of Mayel, okay? Can't believe you're letting her go with you.
You're so busy anyway. What does it matter if I go on an expedition and die? It's not like I was really gonna get time to see you. I just don't get what you're upset about. Just calm down.
Me? You're her guardian too. You stop her.
We're her guardians, not her jailers. She really wants off this island.
Don't you have a speech to give?
You mean the one you so kindly wrote for me?
I wrote your birthday cards in advance. Calm down. This game had social stats. Gustav would have a solid 1 charisma. Man picks the wrong dialogue option in every scenario. I think we gotta split it up. I think he's got fairly decent natural charisma. I mean, after all, he landed Sophie, kinda, sorta. But his speech skill is in the toilet. Wow, look at that, Maiko. Charisma 1.
Just suggestions. I thought it might help you understand.
I do. Understand? I just... Anyway. Yeah, time for my speech.
Proceed to Emma's speech. This will conclude the festival, and Expedition 33 will depart. Let's do it. Wow, that looks really good.
Expeditioners. The Sword of Lumiere. We honor your dedication. We do not take for granted that you dedicate your final year of life to keeping hope alive for all of Lumiere. Some of you are leaving to change the world. Others to discover the secrets of our universe. Some to protect loved ones. Others to find meaning in our all too short lives. As you sail into the unknown, know that Lumiere stands with you. When you battle the Paintress, know that Lumiere fights with you. Let the stones of her monolith crumble. Let her body lie at the end of the world. Unable to paint another death, let the stars no longer be hidden by her oppressive silhouette. Let the world once again watch the sun rise without the shadow of her cursed figure. May the wind of renewal take you to the ends of the earth.
Oh yeah, bring in that percussion. I like that.
Tomorrow comes. Thanks to you. Expedition 33.
Oh, get out of here, Xbox. So what? We're some kind of Clair Obscur Expedition 33? Credits roll. It's a good one. Whoa, the Xbox achievement popped up on my other PC. I wonder if I have that one signed into Xbox too. I probably do. That explains it. You look older than 33. I mean, I know that's not socially acceptable to say, but...
Get ready. You're old. How did you survive the Gommage? Which expedition are you from?
Fall back!
Oh, this is a bad time to lose my audio.
He's not following. Putain! What the fuck? Who the fuck was that?
Merde! What do we do now?
Regroup at the rally point. The indigo tree.
Keep going! Come on! Move! Fucking snap out!
Last year is gonna go quick. Okay, here we are in Act 1. Gustav. So how many are we down to in the opening salvo? That looked like that cleared most of us. Heart problems. Yeah, seems like it from the coughing. And, you know, the beating heart sound. Spring Meadows. Now, this is kind of a beautiful place. Wonder if this is the indigo tree we were to meet at. Imagine the beauty we wouldn't have seen had we not braved the battle. All right, I think, unfortunately, I'm having trouble staying awake. Not because of the game. The game is great. It's been a long day. It's been a good day, but I need to try to go to bed while I'm sleepy to reset the cycle and have another good day tomorrow. So let's go ahead and wrap up here. I think this was good pacing. We had one stream, and we got through the prologue. So, you know, now we are on to Act 1. Like I said at the top of stream, Clair Obscur is not going to be a priority on the channel or anything like that, but I'm going to plan my, like, content streams throughout the week, and then I'm just going to try to add in extra time to play this game, because I'd like to get through it. I'd like to get to see it, and I'll just take you all with me when I'm able to play this in addition to the other stuff. So look forward to that. I'll be back probably the next 2 days. If I feel good, we're going to do our soldering projects one day this week. I also want to do some indie gaming this week. I got a key for another game. And then depending how those two things shake out, maybe another Clair Obscur stream this week, and then Kenshi on Saturday. So lots to look forward to. This has been a blast. It's been a good one. So it's fun to get to experience a game for the purpose of experiencing it. Just as you arrived, sorry, PC man. Just one of those things, got to listen to my body. But it was good to have you while you were here. Okay, I think OBS is broken. So I can't close out YouTube or anything. So YouTube, thanks for being here. Until we catch you again, I appreciate you checking out the stream, whether you were here with us live or caught the VOD, and I hope you take care of yourselves. And now the VOD is just going to continue on YouTube until we raid out and I can force close OBS. All right. I think I know who we're going to go raid. Saw a recommendation. Yes. And I was thinking about them anyways, but I didn't realize they were on one of my favorite stream games. We're going to go raid Gamer Ghoul Friend. Ghoul is great. They play a variety of games, a ton of indie games and horror games and things like that. So I definitely recommend you check them out if you're into our indie game streams and horror games and things like that. But today, Ghoul is starting Death Stranding. I love this game, and I would love to see somebody else's experience with it and reactions to it. So let's go over and support Ghoul. Raid message. Death might leave you stranded, but we won't. And then there's 2 raid messages there. There is one for those of you who are subscribed and want to use my emotes, and one for those of you not subscribed who want to go ahead and use the Twitch standard emotes. Friends, as I always want to emphasize, if you are here, whether you're lurking or chatting or something in between, if you're here totally silent, just taking in the stream as it comes and enjoying stream on your own, that is totally valid. That is totally okay. You make a difference. You make an impact, so thank you. Till we catch you again, please remember to take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, know that you're all appreciated, know that we'll see you again soon. Thank you all.
Where are you taking them? Closest incinerators to the north.
Can I pause the credits, or is it gonna? Can I pause? I can. Thank God. I thought it was.